The African dawn breaks with fire. A red sun rises over the endless savanna, painting the land in gold and blood. Birds call out. Dust swirls in the morning wind. And then, from far away, a sound like thunder. It is not the sky. It is the earth itself trembling beneath the feet of giants. A herd of elephants moves slowly through the mist. Massive, ancient, unstoppable. Each step shakes the ground. Each breath fills the air with power. To most, they are symbols of peace, wisdom, and grace. But today, we will witness another side of these mighty creatures. The side that fights, the side that rages, the side that kills. This is the untold story of elephant battles, a world of dominance, revenge, and survival written in dust and blood. The savanna is quiet. A family of elephants gathers around a watering hole. A matriarch stands tall at the center, her skin wrinkled and gray, her tusks worn from years of command. She is the leader, the protector, the keeper of memory. Elephants are matriarchal. Their herds are ruled by the oldest female, wise, strong, decisive. Her knowledge of hidden waterholes and migration paths is what keeps her family alive through drought and flood. But even her wisdom cannot stop what is coming. In the distance, another herd approaches. Dust trails rise behind them, and leading them a massive bull, his tusks long, curved, and sharp as spears, his forehead scarred from old fights. He walks with purpose. He has returned for power. The two herds meet at the edge of the watering hole. At first, there is silence. Calves nuzzle their mothers. The air vibrates with tension. The matriarch raises her trunk, warning, calm, commanding peace. But the bull does not stop. He rumbles deeply, a sound like rolling thunder. His ears spread wide. His tusks glint in the sunlight. This is not a visit. This is a challenge. The matriarch takes a step forward. She remembers him, a young male driven out years ago for his aggression. Now he's back, larger, stronger, filled with fury. He trumpets, loud, deafening, shaking the air. The savanna falls silent. Then suddenly chaos. The bull charges. Dust explodes beneath his feet. The matriarch meets him head-on. Two titans collide. The sound is like trees breaking. Their tusks crash together, twisting, scraping, locked in a deadly dance. Each pushes with all its weight, nearly 6 tons of raw power on either side. The ground quakes, birds scatter, calves cry out and flee. It is not quick. Elephant battles can last hours. Neither gives up. Sweat and blood mix with dust as they push, circle, and ram again. At last, the younger bull slams his tusks under the matriarch's head. She stumbles. He shoves her backward into the mud. The rest of the herd trumpets in panic. The new king raises his trunk and roars his victory into the sky. But victory has a price. The matriarch limps away, wounded but alive. Without her guidance, the herd will struggle. Young elephants look to her, confused, afraid. They don't yet understand that the savanna has no mercy. For elephants, war is not just about dominance. It's about survival. Days later, in the same valley, the new bull rules alone. He has claimed the waterhole, the food, and the females. His roar echoes at dusk like a warning to all who dare challenge him. But peace in the wild is never permanent. Far away, another sound rises. A low, deep growl, another bull. Older, broader, with tusks like white daggers. He is entering must, a period of heightened aggression driven by hormones and dominance. During must, even calm bulls turn violent. Their temples leak dark fluid. Their tempers vanish. They seek only one thing, power. When two bulls in must meet, the world stops. The encounter begins at sunset. The orange light glows against their gray skin. They circle each other slowly, ears flared, trunks raised. There is no hesitation, only fury. Then they clash. Tusks slam with bone-shaking force. Their bodies heave like living mountains colliding. Each tries to lift, to stab, to twist the other off balance. They grunt, trumpet, and push until blood streaks their sides. The younger bull roars in defiance. But the older male has experience. He shifts, hooks his tusks under the younger's neck, and drives him back. The fight moves across the plain, through bushes, over rocks, smashing trees as they go. Every step a thunderclap, every movement a war cry. At last, the younger bull falls, exhausted, defeated. The older male stands over him, chest heaving, eyes blazing. But he doesn't kill, because even in war, elephants understand restraint. Power isn't about destruction, it's about control. He walks away. The battle is over. The savannah breathes again. For centuries, humans have seen elephants as gentle giants. And mostly they are. They grieve their dead. They care for their young. They mourn fallen friends. But beneath that tenderness lies untamed strength. In the wild, dominance determines survival, access to food, water, and mating rights. These battles are nature's way of ensuring only the fittest pass on their genes. The scars they bear are stories, carved into their hides by time, memory, and struggle. As the seasons change, so does the savannah. The dry season burns everything in its path. Waterholes shrink. Grass turns yellow and brittle. Elephants walk miles each day under a merciless sun. Thirst breeds tension, and tension breeds conflict. Families meet at the last remaining pool. Dozens of elephants crowded together, desperate for water. Trumpets echo, trunks shove, tempers flare. In the chaos, two young bulls push too far. What starts as play becomes rage. They lock tusks, sand flies, the herd trumpets in alarm. Older females try to separate them, but youth is wild. They don't listen. One bull slips, the other presses harder, his tusks cutting into flesh. The sound is raw, ancient, heartbreaking. The loser stumbles away bleeding, limping into the shadows. This is the cost of survival. At night, the savannah cools. The moon rises over the plains, silver light washing across the land. Under the stars, the matriarch herd moves silently. Mothers, calves, sisters. They walk together, always together, because for elephants, family means everything. Far behind them, the wounded bull limps alone. He's been banished, his pride broken, but he will recover. Time will harden his muscles, sharpen his instincts, fill his heart with fury, and one day he will return. The circle will begin again. When elephants go to war, it is not chaos. It is order disguised as violence. Each fight determines who leads, who feeds, who survives. Without these conflicts, herds would collapse, leadership would falter, and the savannah itself would lose balance. Even death serves a purpose. When an elephant falls, its body becomes a feast for lions, hyenas, vultures, giving life to others. Nothing in nature is wasted, not even war. But the greatest battles elephants face today are not against each other. They are against us, humans. Poachers hunt them for ivory. Farmers drive them from ancient paths. Dams and roads cut through their migration routes. In the last century, we have taken their land, their freedom, and their peace. Now, elephants must fight not only for dominance, but for existence. Yet still, they endure. They adapt. They remember. An elephant never forgets. Not faces, not friends, not enemies. And they never forget what was taken. Dawn again. A young bull stands where his father once fell. He lifts his trunk to the sky. The air smells of rain and dust. Life returning to the savannah. He bellows, long and deep, echoing across the plains. He is not just announcing himself. He is honoring the ones before him. He is declaring that the giants of Africa still walk this earth. The camera pulls wide, showing the herd beneath a rising sun, walking slowly across the land. Powerful, peaceful, eternal. The narrator's voice softens. In the end, there are no true victors in nature, only survivors. Every battle, every wound, every scar, part of a larger story. A story of balance, of endurance, of life itself. When elephants go to war, they remind us that strength is not the absence of compassion. It is the courage to fight and the wisdom to forgive, because even giants must bow to nature's law. And in that law lies beauty, fierce, ancient, and unforgettable. The drums of the savannah fade, the dust settles, and the world sleeps again under the gaze of the giants.